Shana Tova and Shabbat Shalom Shari Torah. I hope that everybody had a beautiful and meaningful Rosh Hashanah. Again, from me to you, I thank you for carrying me and allowing me to carry you throughout the course of our holidays, along with so many readers and leaders and lay participants and an incredible work of our staff and our community. We are off to a great start for this new year, and I look forward to a Yom Kippur of meaning, of reflection, and of growth for one and for all. It's late here at the synagogue. I'm working to prepare for Yom Kippur and for other things, and I'm also pausing a moment to think about returning. This week we read a special Torah portion called Shabbat Shuvah, a portion that is read in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. And while the Torah reading is from Parashat Vayeilech, the special Haftarah is about return. I want to just share a story that I was once told and that I hold with me every year when it comes to Shabbat Shuvah. The story is told of Reb Simcha Bunim, a famous Hasidic master who once entered into the study hall of his rabbi, Rabbi Yaakov Yitzchak. And he says, Rebbe, quote me some verse for the Torah, and I'll give you an interpretation. So the verse happened to come to mind was from this week's Parsha Vayeilech. The verse says, Vayedaber Moshe be'oznei kol kahal Yisrael et divrei hashira azot ad tumam. Then Moses recited the words of this poem to the very end, and in hearing the entire congregation, in hearing of the whole congregation of Israel. You see, the Chassid was quoting the verse, and the Rebbe now was supposed to give an interpretation, which he did simply by echoing the final two words, ad tumam, until their completion. Reb Simcha Bunim was overjoyed at this interpretation, but also presented his disciple, Reb Chanoch Chanech of Alexander, who also then turned to his colleague and said, what's the meaning of the joy? Why did the Rebbe explain this? He said, well, you're a clever person. You work out the Rebbe's meaning yourself. Classic rabbis. He says, it would seem that this was the rabbi's meaning. If the word tumam, or their completion, was intended to refer to the poem or the song of Moses, then it should have appeared in the singular form. Why then does it refer it to in the plural? And we must answer that Moses no doubt went among the Israelites, repeating it over and over and over, the words of the poem, which speaks about covenant and history, the past, the future, God, God's people. And though Moses repeated it, the words of the children of Israel, until it entered into their hearts. Therefore, ad tumam, until their completion, they were perfected, and it was for everybody. That's it, said the teacher. That's it. The words are for all of us. The song is for all of us. The work is for each and every one of us. This moment between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, it is a moment for all of us to do the act of Shuvah, to return, to repent, to seek answers, to be present with ourselves and with one another. That's it. It's for each of us. Ad tumam, until they were complete, and then they were perfect. May the words of our Torah enter into our hearts as we celebrate this first Shabbat of the new year of 5786. May the words of our Torah guide us on the right path as we approach Yom Kippur, the day of judgment. And may we all have a Shabbat Shalom, a Gamar Chatima Tova. May we all be sealed in the book of life, and may it be meaningful for each and every one of us. See you in Shul. Happy New Year.